Love, Sex Aur Dhokha is a 2010 anthology film directed by Dibakar Banerjee and produced by Alt Entertainment. It was released on 19 March 2010. It was given an A certificate. It was shot entirely on digicam, making it one of the first films coming out of India to be presented in the found footage style. The film is a satire on the way television news media has been turning into cheap entertainment, feeding social voyeurism without taking any significant moral or ideological stance. The film has three subplots involving honor killings, MMS scandals, and sting operations, which have become recurring phenomena of TV news in India, reported on in a lurid language, accompanied by flashing headlines and dramatic music which simultaneously sensationalises and trivialises the very serious issues involved: caste-ism in India, sexual privacy and blackmail by media. Plot: the movie begins, like Oi Lucky, Lucky Oi, with an over-the-top parody of a quasi-news program which promises to bring you three exciting stories, which are the interconnected episodes of the film, namely, Love, Sex and Deceit, Dhokha, Love. Titled super hit Pyar, Rahul, a 20-something youngster infatuated with the candy gloss of Bollywood romances, is a wannabe director who decides to shoot a small-budget film to enter a contest hoping to meet his idol, Bollywood director Aditya Chopra. During auditions, he falls in love with the young woman who picks to be the leading actress, Shruti. She belongs to an orthodox, nouveau-rich New Delhi family, and her father is a real estate magnate who is lampooned for his Philistinism. The two bond, become closer, and define the relationship by confessing the love for each other. However, Shruti's overprotective and aggressive brother overhears their telephone conversation and attacks. The movie set to find out the identity of the guy who loves Shruti to no avail. Shruti and Rahul elope from the honeymoon suite. They call Shruti's family for the love and acceptance. Shruti's father and brother are initially furious but then approve and tell them they will be sending a car to pick them up from the hotel. During the car ride, the couple are ambushed by Shruti's brother and his hired goons, who beat them up in a graphic scene with hockey sticks, and then brutally cut their bodies using an axe, burying the dismembered parts under a railway culvert. The episode ends with the murderers casually sharing booze and joking with the accomplice saddled with the task of digging sex. Titled Paap Ki Dukaan. Shruti's friend Rashmi works night shifts in a local supermarket to support her family. Adarsh is a 20-something supermarket supervisor who has obtained the job due to his family connections with the store's owner and has outstanding debts to settle with the local committee. He makes a pact with one of his friends to make a sex tape with one of the employees to sell for a large amount of money to the media. Adarsh sets his sights on Rashmi, ultimately resulting in him developing genuine feelings for her. He decides to back out of the MMS plan, but his feelings for Rashmi are suppressed by his greed. Rashmi receives news regarding Shruti and Rahul's horrible death and is deeply saddened. Taking advantage of her vulnerability, he has sex with her and captures it in the shop's security camera. Dhokha. Titled Badnaam Shohrat. Prabhat, an investigative reporter who uses spy cams to establish the sting operations, is in desperate need of a groundbreaking story to get a bonus from the news company which employs him. He saves Naina, short for Maranaina, an aspiring dancer, from drowning when she jumps from a bridge. Naina, who is initially furious at Prabhat, plans a sting operation with him to exact revenge on Loki Local, played by Hari Tanjiri, a music icon who asks her to trade sex for the position of leading dancer in his upcoming music video. The duo bring the sting footage to the media, who provoke them to plan another sting. Nina will supposedly blackmail Loki by threatening to reveal the initial footage in an attempt to catch him red-handed as he tries to bribe her to render any false accusations by Loki of fabrication of footage. Nina meets Loki in the supermarket where Rashmi works to carry out the sting, while Prabhat watches closely. The plan goes awry when Loki tries to steal the camera and shoots Prabhat, who is immediately admitted into the hospital. Nina comes to meet Prabhat to hand over the footage so that he can get the bonus, but he decides to protect Nina's dignity and refuses to give his superiors the footage and resigns. However, it is revealed that Nina shockingly betrayed Prabhat by accepting the role as dancer in Loki's new music video, Love, Sex Aur Dhokha, which is a parody on the events of the sting operation. The end titles roll over the supposed music video footage. Cast: Anshuman Jha as Rahul, Nusrat Bharucha as Shruti, Sandeep Bose as Shruti's dad, Rajkumar Rao as Adarsh, Neha Chauhan as Rashmi, Aya Banerjee as Nina, Hari Tangri as Loki Local, Amit Sayal as Prabhat, Atul Mongia as Atul, Ashish Sharma as Shahid, Taran Bajaj as Goldie. Reception. Critical reception. The film opened to critical acclaim. Critics applauded the unique filming style, acting, realistic story and superb editing, and received an aggregate rating of 7.5 at Review Gang. Taran Adarsh of Bollywood Hungama reviewed positively, saying, "On the whole, Love, Sex Aur Dhokha is original, innovative and groundbreaking cinema, which will shock and provoke you. The film is definitely not for the faint-hearted or those who swear by stereotypical fares, but for those who yearn for a change," and rated it 4 out of 5 stars. Rajiv Masand of CNN even rated it 4 out of 5, stating, "Dibakar Banerjee's Love, Sex Aur Dhokha is the most riveting Hindi film in recent memory. You will be shocked. You will be startled. But walking out of the theatre, you know you have just seen what is possibly the most important Hindi film since Satire and Dil Chahta Hai." Not only does it redefine the concept of realistic cinema, it opens a world of possibilities in terms of how you can shoot films now. Quote, Subhash Jha of Bollywood Hungama commented on it, stating, "The film never belittles or sentimentalizes the character's lack of choices. While inventing a unique format of cinematic expression, Dibakar Banerjee has not emotionally emasculated the characters. In terms of technique, this film gets as rough and jolting as any film can. The actors look like reality show rejects making a last-bid attempt to prove their worth." Martin D'Souza of Glamsham.com rated it 4 out of 5 and said, "What is very smart is the way Banerjee weaves the lives of all 3 couples to make it one smart movie. At first, it appears as 3 separate issues, but the end surprises. Intelligent cinema. It's real and it's scary." Sarita Tanwar of Midday gives it a 4-1/2 out of 5 and stated, "LSD has all the makings of a contemporary cult classic. This season's best film. It's a must-watch." Quote, Gaurav Malani of India Times gives it a 4 out of 5 and stated, "At several levels, Love, Sex Aur Dhokha is at par with some of the best titles in world cinema in terms of its treatment." Nikhar Kazmi of Times of India gave a 3.5 to the film and stated, "Don't expect time-pass entertainment. Think beyond run-of-the-mill and see how Ekta Kapoor reinvents herself as the producer of contemporary Indian cinema's first full-blown experimental film." Raja Sen of Rediff.com gave it a perfect 5 and stated, "It's bleak, bittersweet, funny and markedly unglamorous. And yet you come out humming the theme tune. Your head blown clear off your shoulders." Mayank Shekhar of Hindustan Times gave a 3.5 and stated it as truly an experiment in Bollywood commercial reception. The film was produced at a budget of 45 million rupees. It grossed 97 rupees.8 million, making it a profitable venture. Controversies. Love Sex Aur Dhokha has been censored. A 7-minute bareback love-making scene was shortened and blurred. A reference to caste in the love story between a low-caste boy and a high-caste girl has been excised. As in the movie, the boy is referred to a special case, SC, which is an allusion to a candidate of reservations. Originally, in place of special case, was an explicit statement of caste which was subsequently censored. The lyrics of the track, Tu Nangi Athi Lagtai Hai, were changed to Tu Gandhi Athi Lagtai Hai in the film. Love Sex Aur Dhokha received an A certificate by the Film Censor Board of India. Soundtrack. The soundtrack was composed by Sneha Khanwalkar. The album has most of the songs sung by Kailash Kher. Awards. 56th Filmfare Awards. 1. Best Editing, Namrutha Rao. Best Sound Design, Pritam Das. R.D. Burman Music Award, Sneha Khanwalkar. Nominated. Best Screenplay, Dibakar Banerjee and Kanu Bail. Best Cinematography, Nico Sandritsakis. 6th Apsara Film and Television Producers Guild Awards. 1. Apsara Award for Best Sound Recording. Pritam Das. Nominated. Apsara Award for Best Screenplay, Kanu Bail and Dibakar Banerjee. 1. Stardust Film of the Year, Ekta Kapoor. See also. Found footage. Pseudo-documentary. Anthology film. References. External links. Official website. Official blog for Love Sex Aur Dhokha. Love Sex Aur Dhokha at the Internet Movie Database.